Let's listen.
Coming up, a tribute artist performs live in our Fox 2 studios.
Is it Rod Stewart or is it not Rod Stewart? We'll tell you next.
Did you hear this guy, Charlie?
I saw this guy. This guy's amazing.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Our next guest has been performing as Rod Stewart for years. He even performed with Stewart himself. And look.
Who's who in this video? This is video from YouTube. Rod Stewart with Rod Stewart tribute artist Danny D at DTE Energy Music Theater.
Danny D. I do a Rod Stewart tribute show. Born and raised Hamtramck, Michigan. They call it ham sandwich because back in the day, a lot of Polish people, and they all ate ham, trust me. My dad, he was unfortunate. He got rheumatoid arthritis at a young age and lived to be 62, but he was bedridden for like 15, 20 years. But he was a striving force in my goals because he would tell me never give up on your dreams. I never forget, you know, I was a horrible sports player. I sucked. And I joined the basketball, and I'm quitting this. I'm going to get, don't be a quitter. I said, I'm going into music. I'm not quit. No, you're going to quit. Don't quit. I said, I'm no good at it. So I stuck it out because he got me mad. And I'm going for the basket one day, and I'm going down there, man, and nobody's following me, and the crowd's going. I'm going, yes, and I go and I put a layup on, man. I'm like, hey, this is cool, man. Nobody's even chasing me. You know why? It was the wrong basket. I remember back in the day, in the garage, playing with my guitar, doing Proud Mary. It was pretty cool. Hanging out there. And when I seen the Beatles on TV doing Hey Jude or Let It Be, I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a musician. So my mom, they weren't born with no golden spoons. I managed to get a Marshall, amp, guitar, Les Paul. And we started bands ever since, you know, playing music. Always believed in the possibility of a dream of being a big rock star. I still do. Never give up on your dreams, never. It's on my building, which will probably show you a picture. Dream on, dream until your dreams come true. As I went through life, I discovered that I had a little squeaking problem, which I discovered at the age of 21 was Tourette's. But I didn't know what I had when I was in second grade. I'd make these noises, and actually the nun thought I was possessed by the devil. That's what they thought back in the day. Well, maybe, maybe not, who knows. Anyway, throughout school and high school, and we were playing music, had bands. Me and my buddy Rick Seftic and the rest of the guys, we had some bands together. Got out of school and then went in other bands and doing originals, always trying to get that big hit. I started really to Rod tribute when it just kind of took off, and we had a band called Danny D, and I said, well, and then the band said, well, we want a name. I said, well, and I remember Rod had a Vagabond tour, so I called Danny and the Vagabonds, as you can see back here. And we kind of dedicated on that because that was what was happening at the time, and we promoted it. And here I'm at a concert, Rod Stewart concert one day, and I got my red jacket on. I'm in the front row, and Paul Warren's playing, and we're all jamming. And I come back, and he looks at me and he goes, "Hey," I said, "What?" And he grabs my hand and pulls me on stage. Well, how many artists get to do that? I mean, really. And I ended the lyrics by. He didn't really think I could sing, and I'm singing next to him. He's got the mic here, and I'm going. So actually, he realized I sounded pretty good, and he held it with two hands, so I couldn't take it, and he went like this. Sorry, 'cause I'm out of milk and coffee, never my sugar, watching a little movie. And he went, and the crowd went nuts. Now, this was a sold-out packed show. Yeah, through my career, I've happened to meet and play with a lot of big stars. I've sang Dream On for Steven Tyler right in front of VH1. Sang with Roger Daltrey. We sang Bob O'Reilly. to raise some money at a casino for teenage cancer. He promotes teen cancer. Who cares? Playboy Mansion, been there 3-4 times, sang with Paul Stanley on stage. Steven Tyler again was there. Who else? Julian Lennon was there. A bunch of people I've hung out with back through my career. Opened up for several big bands. Leon Russell did a lot of Eddie Money's. Love Eddie Money. Sorry to hear. Rest in peace. He was a great guy, and he cared about the military. He's a really good guy. It took me a long time to find the right band. Cindy Lish on backup vocals and lead at times, and Bridget Grace, who stands right there. And we have James Brown Eagle Nemi, Indian for Brown Eagle. He plays guitar, long time, 10, 12, 13 years. Recently got a new drummer by Ralph Serafino. Everybody should know him. Played with Bay City Rollers, MC5, Romantics, or a lot of people from this. Good friend of mine. Robert Joner on bass, and Bruce, my buddy Bruce on keyboards. Last but not least, Marty Montgomery on sax. My thoughts, from having Tourette's, I mean, it's not like something that's going to kill me. God forbid, you know, there's cancer, heart disease, and everything like that. And I got this. I just got to be careful with a knife because I could jab myself. All my knives got rounded edges, so that still won't help. But future dates we got coming up: June 2nd, Roseville. Concerts in the park, under the lights, whatever. July 7th, we have Livonia, concert in the park. August 2nd, we had Lathrop Village, concerts in the park. And Beverly Hills, concerts in the park, July 22nd. I mean, I've been successful in other areas in my business and whatever, and I don't take no for an answer. I may say okay, but I mean, I'm not taking no for an answer here. A very good friend of mine, Corinne, did this one with me. Rest her soul, she passed. Very good friend. Here it is. It's called Last Call, because this is it. Enjoy.
It's 1:45 by the clock up on the wall, and the man behind the bar just said, "Drink up, it's last call." The place is almost empty. I'm desperate as can be. I'll call a cab and pay your tab if you come home